Only a handful of tracks inspire as much adoration and nostalgia in the hearts of F1 fans as this one. This historic circuit awaits you. Welcome to Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Tsunoda, Antonelli, George Russell and Piastri, Leclerc, Norris, Lawson and Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Hadjar, Carlos Sainz and Albon, Doohan, Hülkenberg, Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon. Behrman and Gabriel Bortoleto rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. So here we are at Monza, temple of speed, lovely long straights, and that's it. It's easy, isn't it?
It's a little bit harder than that, Crofty, than you make out. I mean, yes, you do have those long straights, but it's linked by very tight, tricky corners. Big emphasis on braking zones around here as well, particularly into turn 1. You decelerate at the 150-metre board down to the 50-metre board, and you'll scrub off easily over 150 miles an hour. So yeah, it puts a lot of G-force on the drivers' bodies as they decelerate, and obviously it throws up a big overtaking opportunity as well come race day.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
No rainfall expected today. We think it'll stay dry. Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. That's 8th place, you're in 8th place. The distance to the leader, 7.4 seconds. Leclerc is ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Less than a second separates you. And that's 6 laps until your pit window's open. Okay, 18 laps to go. Systems all looking good, head down. We're currently sat in 6th. Okay, so gap to the leader, 9.1 seconds. Leclerc ahead. Okay, gap ahead, 0.9 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Antonelli's behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, Antonelli behind. Time last lap, 1:28.0. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. We think they've got 1 more stop. We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Piastri's behind you now. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. And the time last lap, 1:27.1. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done. Okay, we can take you this lap. Let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. 16th, we got P16, and gap to the car in front, 8.9 seconds. Doohan ahead. They're on old mediums. Norris behind. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Gap to the car ahead, 3.7 seconds. The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound. Caution, caution. Green flag. Catching the car ahead, well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.6 seconds. Position. You're in fourth position. Our gap to first place, 6.6 seconds. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 4.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, Sonoda's behind you. Less than a second separates you. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.9 seconds. That's P5, you're in P5. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.9 seconds. Okay, Piastri just ahead, push hard, push hard. They're on fresh mediums, Sonoda behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, gap to leader, 10.0 seconds. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. Keep on him, he might make a mistake. Antonelli's behind you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. Time last lap, 1:26.3. Systems all looking good, head down. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 17.5 seconds.
Sorry, mate.
Charles Leclerc, what a drive, what a victory, he wins!
To do it as a team, on home soil, that really means something special, and you can see how much it means to them, the drivers involved as well. Great job by them today, of course, as always, but for the fans watching on too, a great display of teamwork here today.